Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary Channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today we're diving into Rome 1960, the Olympics that changed the world by David Maraniss, published in 2008. This compelling book provides an in-depth look at the 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome, a pivotal event that marked significant social, political, and cultural shifts on the global stage. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. Rome 1960 begins with the historical and geopolitical context of the era. The 1960 Olympics were the first to be fully televised, bringing the Games into homes worldwide and significantly expanding their global impact. The Cold War was in full swing, with the United States and the Soviet Union vying for supremacy not just in politics and military might, but also in sports. The civil rights movement was gaining momentum in the United States, adding another layer of significance to the achievements of Black athletes. One of the most memorable stories from the Rome Olympics is that of Cassius Clay, who would later become known as Muhammad Ali. At just 18 years old, Clay captured the gold medal in boxing with his lightning-fast footwork and brash confidence. His victory in Rome marked the beginning of a legendary career and symbolized the emergence of a new, outspoken generation of athletes. Another standout athlete was Wilma Rudolph, who overcame childhood polio to become the fastest woman in the world. Rudolph won 3 gold medals in track and field, making her the first American woman to achieve such a feat in a single Olympics. Her triumphs in Rome were not only a personal victory, but also a significant milestone for African American women in sports. Maraniss also highlights the achievements of Rayford Johnson and C.K. Yang, 2 friends and fierce competitors in the decathlon. Johnson, an African American, and Yang from Taiwan, exemplified the spirit of sportsmanship and international camaraderie. Their rivalry and friendship captivated audiences, culminating in a dramatic final event that saw Johnson win gold and Yang take silver. The book delves into the political tensions that permeated the Games. The Soviet Union and the United States each sought to demonstrate their superiority through athletic prowess. The Soviet gymnasts and weightlifters dominated their events, while the American track and field team, led by stars like Ralph Boston and Al Oerter, showcased their strength and skill. The competition between the two superpowers was intense, reflecting the broader ideological struggle of the Cold War. Maraniss also explores the broader cultural impact of the Rome Olympics. The Games took place in the ancient city of Rome, with events held at historic sites like the Baths of Caracalla and the Roman Forum. This blend of ancient history and modern athleticism created a unique atmosphere that resonated with audiences around the world. The Olympics in Rome were a spectacle of beauty and tradition, set against the backdrop of a city steeped in history. The author pays special attention to the role of media in shaping the narrative of the Games. The 1960 Olympics were the first to be broadcast extensively on television, bringing the excitement and drama of the competitions to millions of viewers. This new level of exposure elevated the profiles of the athletes and allowed their stories to reach a global audience. The impact of television coverage on the popularity and significance of the Olympics cannot be overstated. Maraniss doesn't shy away from addressing the darker aspects of the Games. He discusses the issue of doping, which was beginning to emerge as a significant concern in sports. The author also highlights the struggles faced by athletes from newly independent African nations who competed under challenging conditions and often with limited support. The book concludes with reflections on the lasting legacy of the 1960 Olympics. The Games in Rome were a turning point in the history of the Olympics, setting the stage for future developments in sports, media, and global culture. The achievements of athletes like Cassius Clay, Wilma Rudolph, and Rayford Johnson continue to inspire new generations, while the political and social dynamics of the time provide valuable lessons about the power of sports to influence and reflect broader societal changes. Rome 1960, The Olympics That Changed the World by David Maraniss, is a captivating and insightful exploration of a pivotal moment in Olympic history. Through meticulous research and engaging storytelling, Maraniss captures the essence of the 1960 Olympics and their profound impact on the world. This book is a must-read for sports enthusiasts, history buffs, and anyone interested in the intersection of athletics, politics, and culture. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-Minute Summary Channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading!